Hello guys, welcome back to Jasper Yaps. I'm Jasper, of course. Now, I'm not much of an art guy myself, personally. I don't go to art museums in my free time. I don't much glance at the public artwork you'll find whenever I'm in the train station. The most art I do myself in my time is the thumbnails on these videos in Microsoft Paint. Surprisingly, those take me up to an hour to make sometimes. I try to get it just right. And recently I've been trying to get more detailed with them for the algo to pick me up a little bit better. However, despite my limited knowledge on art and paintings in general, I can still respect famous paintings like the Mona Lisa or the paintings on the roof of the Sistine Chapel. I think that's where those are, at least somewhere in Vatican City. However, at my old college, there was a really creepy painting up. And I'd pass this painting every day on my way from the dining hall back to my dorm, or from the dorm to the dining hall, or on my way to class some days. So why was this painting so creepy? If I just describe what it is without the caveat, it sounds fine if you just listen to that description and don't think much of it. Because it's just a pretty big hand-drawn oil painting of Mary that we have. Typical thing to have in a Catholic college, I suppose. So why would I exorcise it, as the title gives away? I mean, it's pretty holy already, right? Wrong! Or at least some people would want you to not think that. I left out one key detail about this painting. Well, more like two if you include the story behind it. So I'll just say two. And these two details might make some people's blood run cold when they hear it. So, allegedly, someone had been killed in that small area where the painting is. Now, totally unrelated to that, totally, right? Is the fact that Mary's eyes are red in the painting. There have even been rumors that some painters have attempted to repaint the eyes to not be red, but overnight they would go back to being red on their own. Now, these are just rumors, obviously, but allegedly that is the reason why the eyes are red, because when the person was killed, the eyes turned red. And coincidentally, there's a broken clock in that exact place, and that broken clock is stuck at a time, and people say that's when the person died. So allegedly that's what's going on with that. So I was feeling pretty bored one day, and I thought, this painting is allegedly haunted, right? That means there's an evil spirit inside the painting? Possibly? Maybe? Jokingly? Don't look too much into my logic here. It's pretty flawed and incoherent, and I was just trying to have a little fun. Even I realized that. Anyways, continuing on, I began to think it might be fun to exorcise the painting. And not just at any time, of course. I decided it was going to be at 3 a.m. I know, genius move for myself right there, right? Really hyping myself up for something to happen. I was a whole adult already doing this, but moving on, I made a plan. After diligently looking online for how to actually perform an exorcism and ignoring the fact that you needed a priest to do an official exorcism, I gathered the materials to do it and decided to go ahead with it on a random night. Told a few people, they told me not to bring candles with it so I wouldn't get in trouble, but regardless, either way, I did bring other things with me. I brought a crucifix. I brought a Bible. It wasn't even a Catholic Bible, it was a Protestant Bible. And last but not least, I brought rosemary. I heard online it's holy or something. Oh, and I brought holy water too. Almost forgot that part. But so I did it. So I headed out at 3 a.m., not waking up my roommate. My roommate actually, when bro heard what I was doing, he was like, I want to go see it, but he had fallen asleep by that time, and honestly, I was like, probably nothing's going to happen, so I'm just going to leave it be. So I gather all the stuff, slip out quietly as that stupid door lets me. That just squeaks whenever you open it. So I head out, and a few minutes later, I'm there. I set up all my stuff, set up my computer. Man, this must have been such a whole scene for the security guards. There's cameras there, I'm pretty sure, so they just caught me there. They must have been very concerned or amused at the very least. Either way, security didn't come, so I just set my stuff up, and on my computer I had a prayer that you're supposed to say to get the demon out or whatever. So yeah, I try it and big shocker, nothing happens. All I've done is deprive myself of precious sleep, and for what? So I can post it on the gram the next day? I mean, yeah, I guess, but honestly, pretty underwhelming. I mean, I guess I'm glad there's not a demon in there, unless I did the exorcism wrong, which, like I said, I wasn't even supposed to do it. I'm not a priest by any means, so I guess it might be haunted, it might not. Either way, that's the story for today. Subscribe to Jasper Yaps and like the video, or a ghost will chase you around at 3 a.m. for the rest of eternity.